All right, we are live. This is Frank Vandy from frankandcatvandy.com. And if you're like us, and I guess if you're watching this video, you've probably seen stuff all over Facebook and YouTube and other social media about a new company called JIFU. Catherine and I will talk about this in a little bit. We love to travel, and um, when we saw some of the stuff about JIFU, we were curious because we said if there's a way that we can start to save some pretty significant money when we travel, we should at least go check it out. So that's what we did. We checked out JIFU, and we're gonna spend a little bit of time giving our JIFU review, and we're gonna tell you whether we think it's worth it or not. So before we jump in, if you're watching this on YouTube, whether it be live or if you're watching a replay, chances are you might not know us. So take a quick moment to introduce ourselves. Uh, Once again, we're Frank and Catherine Vandy, and we are actually high school sweethearts. We have been together a long, long time. Last week, we actually celebrated our 29th year of marital bliss. And I think all total, when you add up how long we dated, I think we're closing in on 35 years. So it's been absolutely amazing and just so awesome to travel the world and live this life with the person that you were intended to be with. So we couldn't be happier. We have five amazing kids, eight ranging from ages 24, and our youngest is almost 16, which is hard to believe that Catherine and I haven't aged at all, and yet we have a 24-year-old all the way down to 16. It's crazy. So we are absolutely blessed. And if you haven't figured out from this little montage of pictures here, we'd love to travel. It's just great to get out and see the world and experience life. So one of the things we found is we started doing some research about this. Not only do we love to travel, but most people love to travel. As a matter of fact, Senior Living recently did a study where they asked 1,000 people, to kind of list things on their bucket list, and the number one thing was, on most people's list was travel. We did something similar recently. We took the seven of us and we said make a list of your top 10 bucket list items, and I think 60 out of the 70 revolved around travel. So I mean, it's something that just people get excited about, to go out and live those things in their lives. Problem is, it's often really expensive, and here's one of the reasons why. So don't get me wrong, Expedia and Priceline and these companies, you can get a better deal, and I'm going to show you exactly how pricing works in the travel industry. But what you might not know is between Expedia and Priceline, they own most of the travel industry. And you can see, if you look here, all these sites here are owned by Expedia, and all these sites are owned by Priceline. So what happens if you're out there and you're looking for the best travel deals that you can get, and you're looking at different sites, and you go to Expedia and you see a price, and you go to Travelocity, you see a price, Trivago, you see a price, Priceline, and you're kind of seeing the same price, you feel like you're getting the best deal. What you probably didn't know is these are all owned by the same company, and they're all putting out the same price, right? And you may not know too, is these companies last year did $30 billion in revenue. That's 30 billion with a B. It is a highly profitable business for these companies. So let's talk a little bit about, before we tell you about JIFU, just so you understand kind of the three different levels that you can when you're purchasing traffic. So far and away, the most expensive is retail. And think of that as when you're booking through a travel agency or maybe booking directly with a hotel. It is expensive, and you're really typically not getting any discounts when you're purchasing retail. The next is discount pricing, and that's the companies we were just talking about, Expedia, Orbitz, and Travelocity. They are less expensive than booking direct at a retail cost. But here's what you probably really weren't aware of. So what they do, these companies, the Travelocity and Orbitz and all these, they buy those rates at wholesale because there's vacancies at those hotels and other places. And they get it at this price, and they add in all their profit and markup, right? And then they give it to you at the discount. So you're not paying retail, and you're feeling pretty good about yourself because you're getting this discount, vacancy pricing. But what you're missing out on is all of this, and that's what JIFU does. They allow you to come in through their travel portal and actually purchase travel at wholesale. And we're going to share some examples of exactly how that works. So when you log on to the JIFU website, it's going to look really familiar to you. It's going to look like just pretty much all the other discounts, prices. So you put in your destination, the dates you want to travel, you check in, check out, and how many rooms, and then click search, and it brings back brings back the results for you. So we have gone through the trouble of giving you some a couple examples so you can see exactly what JIFU does and how it stacks up against the others. All right, so this is a trip, 6 nights in Paris, France, and a couple call-outs. So on any of these examples where you see public price, that is going to be the average cost of Expedia, Orbitz, Travelocity, all the big ones. They're not, and when they show you the savings, they are not giving you the best case scenario. They're giving you the savings versus kind of the average price of the other ones. So one call out, a second call out is that this price and the JIFU price all include taxes and all the fees. One of the other secrets that the travel discounts sites, what they do is they don't show you the price with all the fees and all the taxes included in it, because they want you to feel like you're getting an even better deal. And then when you go to check out, they add all that back in, and then you find out what you're really paying. JIFU does that all right up front for you. So we did, as we said, 6 nights. Oh, one last thing. If you, based on when you travel, some of these examples might be different where you travel. This is a snapshot in time, but it'll give you a really good idea of, the pricing that you can get on JIFU. So first example, again, is Paris, France. It's 6 nights in Paris, France. And we return some of these results. The Hotel de Bellevue. I'll tell you what, I looked up some pictures of this on the internet. It looks absolutely amazing. I mean, this is a Class A hotel, and you get it on JIFU for $133 a night. So if you were to book this on Expedia or Orbitz, and one of those, the price when we did this was $1,656. That includes all your taxes and fees. The cost with JIFU is $905. That's a savings of $752 by booking this through JIFU if you're a member, and $346 if you're doing that on a buddy pass. So in a few slides, I'm going to show you exactly what the difference of those and what that means. But for the examples that we're going to walk through, I want you to just notice kind of the difference between the JIFU price and the Expedia and Orbitz price, okay? And then you'll understand how these both work a little bit later. Next example is New York City. As a family, we went to New York City about 7 or 8 years ago. We stayed in a nice hotel right on Times Square. And then we went through, walking through Central Park, and I saw the Ritz-Carlton, and I really said, God, that's probably a hotel I'll never be able to stay at. You can see 6 nights at the Ritz-Carlton is, if you were to use Expedia or Orbitz or one of those, is almost $7,200, right? Crazy expensive. If you booked it through JIFU, you could get there for $4,869. That's a saving. That is a member savings of $2,300 for the same 6 nights, same hotel. And with a buddy pass, you're going to save $1,156 as well. Tons of other great options where you're saving the Mandarin, the Taj. You're saving just tons of money by using JIFU on that as well. All right, let's look at Miami Beach, Florida, the Fisher Island Resort, one of the most exclusive places in the Miami Beach area. 6 nights there is going to, on Expedia, is going to cost you $5,298. If you book that same room with JIFU, you're going to spend just a little over $4,000. So you're going to get a $1,200 member savings. Think about all the things you could do with that $1,200. You could put it in your pocket. You could go have some nice dinners. You could go on a tour. I mean, there's just tons of stuff. And a buddy pass savings would be $600 as well. If you feel like that's a little rich for you, just some amazing deals on hotels in downtown Miami. If you ever stay there, you know how expensive it can be. $150 at a night at the Bentley, all taxes included. $143 at the Hyatt. $132 at the Intercontinental. These are just absolutely amazing prices, and you can see all the savings you get through JIFU. Maldives, guys, when you're done with this video, do yourself a favor, look at swimming with the pigs in Maldives. Do a Google search on that and just see what that is. And this is really, truly one of the most beautiful and exotic places in the world, and it's pretty expensive. There's a new hotel there. I think it's only been open a short time, called the Raffles. And as you can see, the public price for 6 nights there is $8,500. But with JIFU, as a member, you can get that almost half price, 48% off for just $4,000 for 6 nights. And so that's a $4,000 savings, and then with the Buddy Pass, you're still saving $2,000. And as you can see, I mean, the savings for this are just go on and on and on. You can see, if that's a little more than you wanted to pay and you want to knock that down. How about 6 nights for $2,293 at another amazing resort, or so just great pricing on all of these. And then in addition to all the savings on that, we'll walk through a couple of the others. You can rent condos. I did a quick search for California. And that is the price for the 6 nights. How about $36 a night to stay in Palm Springs, or $40 a night in Lake Arrowhead, California? And just thousands of ways you can do this. In addition to all that, I mean, you can save on cruises, you can save on car rent. Here, let's look at this. You can save on cruises, you can save on car rentals. There's great savings on hotels. We already saw condos, and lifestyle. That is things like excursions and other travel related things, and you can save great prices on that. The only call out here, I think, is flights. Flight prices. Occasionally you can find some savings on JIFU versus the other one. It tends to be pretty consistent, across the board. But what I love that we really loved about JIFU, all of these things, whenever you book any of these, you get some really significant travel reward points that you can cash in later for free vacations, or put towards the price of a vacation. So as you're getting great deals on hotels, cruises, cars, homes, condos, and all these other things, you book that through JIFU as well. You book your flight and you're getting even more great travel points. All right, so there are 3 ways to join JIFU, and I'm going to walk you through these at a high level first, and then I'm going to just to give you a slide on each of these so you can understand the different levels. So the first one is a Buddy Pass. If you remember each of our examples, we talked about a Buddy Pass savings, which was about 50%. But the nice thing about the Buddy Pass is it is 100% free to you, and it is good for 6 months. So actually, if you're watching this on YouTube, in the description, I'm going to give you a link to a Buddy Pass from Captain and I. You can just activate it and you can get right into the JIFU portal, and you can access 50% of that price savings for yourself. So it's good, and you can travel unlimited times in that 6 months. So again, in the description of this video, we'll give you a discount, or the link, and if you're on our website, it'll be just below the video as well. The next thing is a JIFU member, and really is that you want to think about the JIFU if you want to join as a member and get the full savings. It's kind of like Costco, right? You join Costco because you want to be able to get wholesale pricing on items, and that's exactly what JIFU does for you. So you become a member and you get 100% of the savings versus the discount pricing. And I'm going to walk you through that in a little more detail here shortly. And then finally is a JIFU affiliate. So on top of all the member benefits, you can actually start to earn a pretty significant commission, just from sharing JIFU, and we'll talk about that a little bit as well. So as a JIFU Buddy Pass, again, 100% free for you, and it's good for unlimited travel for 6 months, and you get 50% of the savings versus discount pricing. So it's really a great deal for absolutely no cost. So looking at this example, here's another example at the Ritz-Carlton, the public price, just under $7,200. The savings for a member would be $2,300, and as a buddy, you would get half of that savings. Again, the link is in the description below. All right, so let's talk about becoming a JIFU member, because that's really where you can get all this savings. So again, $7,200 as a JIFU member, you could stay in the Ritz-Carlton for just $48.69, a $2,300 savings. So a couple call outs for you here. So to become a JIFU member, there's a one-time fee of $50. It's one time only. And then every month is $25. And you can travel as much as you want as long as you are a JIFU member for that $25. So if you think about that, that is less than $1 a day, right, to get all these kinds of savings. But here's something I want to point out to you. is that as a member, you are going to get 5 buddy passes per month to give away. And here's why that is so great. We're going to use this example so you really understand this. So let's say you give one of your buddy passes to your friend Karen, and Karen books this trip. She gets 6 nights in the Ritz-Carlton, and she saves half of that $2,300, right? So you might be wondering, well, what happens to the other half? The other half comes back to you, and it goes into your account in the form of travel credit. So you can take that other half, and as you save them up, you can apply that and actually get a free vacation or take money off of that. So that is an absolutely amazing deal for such a small amount. And you get 5 of those every month. So you just start reaching out to people you know, or if you know someone's traveling, give them the member or the buddy pass. You're really helping them out, and you help yourself out as well, and you can earn some pretty significant travel awards, so rewards. So that's again $50 one time and then $25 a month. The other thing you can do is become an affiliate, and that's what we decided to do. And as an affiliate, is a there are a couple different levels. We joined at the silver, and I think it's a great level to join it because you can really kind of dip your toe in the water a little bit. It's $100 one time, so $50, just $50 more than joining as a member, and then $30 a month, so only $5 a month more, so $1 a day. Some of the great call outs is that you get 10 buddy passes with that, and you get those every month. And then again, you can start earning some pretty significant commissions, and we're going to talk about that here in just a minute. But one of the other key differences from being an affiliate to a member, that half of that, let me scroll up here, that half of this that came back to you as a member came in travel credits. As a affiliate, you get an option. You can have that still come back to you at travel credits, or once you have accumulated at least $500 worth, you can actually get it back in cash. So it's really up to you at that point. So in addition to that, so what we recommend is when people become an affiliate or a member, you start giving out these buddy passes. Like I said, it's really a great benefit to the people you know. But as you continue to give away buddy passes and people underneath you start using them, some of those people just use it as a buddy pass, and you're going to get either the travel rewards or the cash back. So that in itself is a great deal. But you can really start to earn a significant income, and here's how it works. If you give away buddy passes, you're going to have 2 spots to fill. So that's kind of these 2 spots, one on your left and one on your right. So let's say those get filled by Laura and Karen, and then you continue to give them away, these buddy passes away. And because those spots are filled, they start going into these spots. So as people start joining there. But here's the interesting thing. Catherine and I are sitting above you. We have other people sitting above you. Their spots are filling up as well. And they are starting to put people underneath you as well. So what you're seeing is your income is starting to grow. So you're putting people underneath people that come underneath you. I'm putting people underneath. My sponsor is putting people underneath. And you can really see how this starts to add up. So the truth is, guys, as an affiliate, your income is really going to be based on your efforts. And the more you share with JIFU with other people, the more you're going to earn. But this income model is so amazing because everyone is on the same team and we're all working together. So we have people already, this company is only 4 months old at this point, earning hundreds or thousands of dollars every month just by showing people how to travel cheaper. It's pretty cool. All right, so here's a simple way to build your JIFU business. So, we already talked about it. People want to travel, right? So you give them a free buddy pass, and 50% of that savings, they're going to get 50% of the savings versus the discount price. But here's what they're going to see when they log on to that portal as well. They're going to see that same, right, that same trip to the Ritz-Carlton, and on the buddy pass, they're going to see a savings of $1,148. But they're also going to see this. They're going to see something that prompts them to save another $1,145 on top of it, right? And they're going to say, well, I might be interested in saving another $1,100. Let me learn how. And they're going to click that button, right? And then they're going to get taken to a website where they're going to get to understand exactly, they're going to learn about the benefits of becoming a member of JIFU so that they can get that whole savings. And then they're going to see the benefits of becoming an affiliate as well. So they're going to get to make a decision. Now they may make the decision just to take the 1148, But they might look at it like a lot of us did and say, you know, for $50 one time, I can be, and $30 a month, I can save $1,100 on this trip. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then they might look at it and say, wait a minute, you talking another $50 one time and then just $5 a month. I can start giving these things away and start earning an income. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that as well. And that is really as simple as this business is. That's how you really start to build a significant income, and you start getting all the other benefits that go along with joining this club. So again, once they decide to go grab that, they're going to be taken to a page that looks like this, and they're going to get to see the benefits of becoming a member or an affiliate. Now remember, becoming a member is a one-time cost of $50 and $25 a month. And with that, you get access to 100% of the savings that's on the JIFU Porter Travel and 5 buddy passes a month to share. If you decide to become an affiliate and unlock the full JIFU compensation plan, you can start as little as a one-time payment of $100 and then just $30 a month. As an affiliate, you get a minimum of 10 buddy passes per month to give away. And if you've, so, you know, honestly, if you've already made the decision that, hey, I want to grab all those savings and get a lot of those rewards, if you've already made the decision to become a member, it probably makes sense to just become an affiliate. You're going to get double the number of the passes, the buddy passes, and you're going to unlock this amazing travel or this amazing compensation program. You're going to get that binary that we talked about and a ton of other things that we actually, kind of in the interest of time, we haven't even shared with you. But guys, I'll point out one quick stat for you. In this space, most of the compensation plans, the company gives away about 40% of the income to their affiliates. JIFU is giving up 62%. So I'm going to tell you, this is like a compensation plan that I've never seen before. It is really super exciting. So once they click on either one of these buttons, they're going to be taken to a page that looks like this, and then they click join the club, and they're going to get to join. So hopefully by now you've seen really how amazing JIFU is. So getting back to the original question, is JIFU worth it? Our review on JIFU is, yeah, it is worth it. And I think it's just important to understand what level you want to come in at. Do you want to be a JIFU? Do you want to come in as with a buddy pass and get half of the savings? Do you want to be a JIFU member and get all the savings, or do you want to become an affiliate and really start building the income from there? So guys, we're super excited about this. This is a way for us to travel and really save a ton of money, and then be able to put some money back into our pockets. So, you know, we hope you're as excited as we are. All the links that you need are in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube again, it'll be in the description. We're going to give you a link to our page. First of all, I'll give you a link to our buddy page, our buddy pass page, so that you can get a buddy pass if that's how you want to join. And if you're ready to jump in either as a member or an affiliate, we'll leave that link below for you as well. We're super excited about this, and we hope you decide to join us. We think it's really, JIFU is amazing, and it is just getting started. It's really going to take off. So guys, thanks for watching. And if you click on those, on the link below with the JIFU Buddy Pass, there'll be a link to my Facebook page. If you need anything at all, if you have any questions at all, just click on that and reach out to us, and we'll be glad to get in and answer any questions you have. Thanks a lot, guys.